So, family, about what happened in Hawaii. I remember when I started my spiritual journey, I was told to go to LA because I need to purge. I gotta be on the land. LA is land. To be on earth, land. You know, I have to land. So I went to LA. I remember staying at this hostel. I went to Venice Beach, Venus. Venus Beach. So I ended up going to Venus Beach, and I stayed in this hostel right there on Venus Beach. And I remember one of my bunkmates came from Hawaii. Now he was an initiate, because when you start the spiritual journey going inwards, it's going into the feminine self. You are reactivating your feminine self, your soul. Okay, so I remember it was a Hawaiian, a soul brother that lives in Arizona. This is why Arizona have always been instrumental in activation when you start the spiritual journey. So he literally from Arizona. He lives in Phoenix, but he's from Hawaii at the time. So he basically come to remind me to connect to Hawaiian spirit, to the ancestry, divine mother, at the time. But this is also when I ended up. One of my soul brothers ended up moving to Hawaii. But before he moved to Hawaii, he was staying in LA with me. We had to do a lot of meditations. We went to different energetic points in LA, ended up going to Mountain Shasta. We had to go there to meditate and spend the night over there to connect to that energy. Then after that, he moved to Hawaii. It's interesting, when we were in Mountain Shasta, one of my soul brothers who was living in Hawaii at the time, he literally called, randomly he called, and his name was Chris, the Christ consciousness. And it was me, Gabriel, and my soul brother. His name is he's Lucifer. His name is Lucifer. And then Chris was in Hawaii at the time. So he's literally me, Gabriel, the angel, then Lucifer, and then my boy Chris. It was three of us. We literally was balancing our reality. He was there because Chris is very, he has that Christ-like energy. And here I was, Gabriel, the mediator, that was bringing that energy. And there's Lucifer, the one that has been looked as the dark angel, the dark, the light. And that was the angel, like the balance of the whole thing. It was very remarkable. We went to Mountain Shasta at the time because we were told to go. And this whole journey, I was doing this with my soul brother, Jeremiah, who was literally the dark angel. And me and him literally, our path crossed when we started this journey in Miami. It really started in Miami. We were literally activating the old Lee lines, so I'm not surprised that this is happening right now in Hawaii. Ha, 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 ha. That's your heart. It's always there. Ha, ha, wah, ha, wah, ha, wah. It was always the heart. It's always connected to the feminine. This is us. This is our inner self. But the dragon has to be awakened. The fire has to burn, right? To awaken the consciousness into the divine feminine. The wind is blowing right now, so I'm saying this. So it's not the elite is doing something. This is what they want you to see. But what's happening, there's something deeper that's happening. Nana is purifying. Fire is used to purify. If there's any stagnation, anything that is hidden, that is keep people trapped in the matrix, fire is used, to burn things, to purify, to bring things into light, right? So, and there's a reason why it has to be blue. Remember, it was a blue ray. There's a blue car that wasn't burnt because it's connected to the feminine energy, Venus, the feminine. The water wasn't touched, but it was just the fire. There is something deeper that is being purified, family. And and the souls that died are part of the awakening. They give their life for the highest good, for the greater good. And a lot of children, there's a reason why there's children involved, because they are pure, 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 they are pure, purity, because Hawaii is purity. So there's more children killed than adults, but they didn't die. The children that you think was burned, alive, but the purity, the innocence of all of us will resurrect. It's the spirit has his own way of doing things. Children were out of home and they burned alive. The innocence of all of us is going to be awakened because they are home. Where are they? They are home with what? With God, with Nana. The children of the earth, the children of the sun. I can't explain it to you the way I would want you, but I think you understand what I'm saying. This is only going to awaken the virgin inside of us, the Virgin Mary, the virgin inside of us, the pure. The wind is blowing, y'all. You gotta feel this. So it's gonna awaken, and the confirmation that they are. So it's the purity, the innocence, the inner sense. The inner is sensing, the inner sense, the smoke. So it's basically awakening the dragon within, the child, the soul within, the purity, the dormant self. The magic is awakened. The fire has to be the one that starts everything. And you got to understand, it's connected to Oprah for a reason. Oprah. There's a reason why Oprah was involved. Oprah is like the mother. It's a mother, ancient mother. Not her, but she has to be the vessel as well. So she has to be, a woman has always been looked at as what? Evil and devil. She is, but not the way you look at it. A woman is the darkness. She's powerful. She is the darkness and light. So Oprah has to be instrumental because she's Earth Mother. Oprah. The up, Ra. Win, free. Yeah, you might look at her as she is was doing all the dark things, but remember, dark and light is the same. For every dark things that have been done, Source and Mother and God is involved in everything that's happening. For every bad things that happen, there is something good that's going to come out of it. So, we do all the things we think we are doing, but there's a deeper, more powerful things happening that we don't see. So in death comes life. In those children dying, there's going to be awakening, a powerful awakening, an uprising to shift us into freedom. So that is the heart is opening. There's nothing that's going to awaken us up when fire burns children, and burns innocent people. There's nothing that's like there's mothers, there's something awakens in all of us. We become more awakened, more spiritual, because that's connected to feminine. We become more loving, more understanding. That is our feminine self. We become more, okay, we need to do better for one another. It's always how we unify. So tragedy is very feminine. It brings us together. It brings out the woman, the woman in us, the humility in us, the unity in us, the community in us. And Mother knows this. So don't think of it like the elite, the elite, the light is doing something. Source, Mother, God is behind everything. There's a reason why it has to happen in that specific place. It's deeper than we all know. Peace and love. This is Gabriel. Follow for some more.